Welcome to Creative 10 channel. In this video, we want to show you how to knit the crisscross stitch. I use the worsted weight yarn and 5mm needles, but you can use any size of the yarn and needles. And it's better to keep it a little bit loose, so I use 2 knitting needles together to cast on. We need to cast on odd number of stitches. And the first row, we slip the first stitch purlwise and then knit the second stitch from the back. After that, we knit the first stitch from the front. And then we slip off those 2 stitches from the left needle. And we just keep repeating those 2 stitches. First, we knit the second stitch from the back. It's a little bit tricky to do it from the back. And then we knit the first stitch from the front. And then slide off those 2 stitches. And we just keep repeating the same until the end of the row. That's what it looks like after the first row, and we turn it and start the second row. And the first stitch is the same. We slip the first stitch purlwise, and then we purl the second stitch on the left needle. Purl the second stitch, and then we purl the first stitch. And then we slide off both stitches. We just keep repeating these 2 stitches. We purl the second stitch and then purl the first stitch on the left needle and then slide off both stitches. And we keep doing the same until end of the second row. And we just keep repeating the row 1 and row 2 until the length you like. And that's how you make crisscross stitches. It looks complicated, but it's actually very easy, especially when you have first few rows and you get into a rhythm. Make sure you keep the stitch loose enough so it's easier to knit. At the end of the row, you can tighten up a little bit so it creates a straight edge. Thank you for watching today. See you next time.